Give it to me.
The hockey hotbeds of Florida and Carolina battle tonight in the Eastern Conference Finals. Hear it live tonight on The Fan.
All right, gentlemen. It's the Power Trip Morning Show. Would you do me a favor? I just tweeted something from Chris_hockey on the Twitter machine. I've never seen this happen for real in my real life, and I happened to be filming it last night. Now, admittedly, I overreacted. And I made a lot of weird noises because I was so shocked that I caught it on film. But have you ever seen a Venus flytrap actually eat a bug?
No.
I hadn't either. So Abigail and Kim went to I forget where they went, and they're going to be mad because I was supposed to mention where they went, but they bought a Venus flytrap because they wanted to see if this could happen. And we have those little fruit flies in the house from time to time. Not very often, but like you bring in nanners and so she got a Venus flytrap, and last night Kim walked away and she goes, "Hey, I think there's a bug in there," and there was, and I just happened to turn on the old video machine and catch it as that sumbitch ate.
Yeah, there it is.
A
I
fly.
just watched it.
Yeah.
It closes way quicker than I thought.
Oh, dude, it's like that's dumb. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's a living thing. You know what I mean? It's like it's a dog or a cat or something.
Yeah. Like an animal, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
I got it.
I was
I got it
watching
on
it and I'm
tape.
like, I think
I
it's
got it on
closing
tape.
slowly. I think it's.
I got it on
And then
tape.
suddenly just
I did.
whammy.
Oh my God, babe, we just
Can
saw
you
your
turn the
plant
volume
eat a
up on
bug.
that, Zecco, since you're showing the video on the Power Hour?
I swear to
on,
God.
KFN.com/watch.
Did you
I don't know if it's possible for you to turn the volume up or not, but
Watching it right now.
I did overreact a bit. You would have thought I caught a shark.
It's like you saw a double rainbow.
Yeah, that's-
Abba, oh my God, there is a tiny.
Is there
I got it.
swearing?
I got it on tape.
You did?
I got it on tape. I got it on tape.
You did?
I did.
Oh my God, babe, we just saw your plant eat a bug. I swear to God.
Oh, wow.
Did you see?
Isn't that crazy?
Augusto, sweetheart, save some room for later.
Poor bug.
And I say this all the time too, Hawk, so I'm making fun of myself as well.
Abba,
My kids tell me,
oh
like,
my God.
Dad, it's not tape.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I didn't
Yeah,
put
on
you.
tape.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's a
Hey, you're right.
generational thing.
It's a generational
correct.
thing. Like,
You're
I got it on tape.
I got it on tape. I got it on tape.
Like, no, you filmed it.
Right.
Yeah.
Or
I got
captured it.
digitally, yeah.
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 That bug, man, he got in there and he was loving what he was tasting. He had no idea he was about to be eaten by a damn plant because he's thinking I'm in a plant. Plants don't eat bugs.
Yeah.
If that was a fly,
Yeah.
even though they call it a Venus flytrap,
Yeah. And that
the
was
fly would get out of there, wouldn't it? That's
No.
but it looks like it
traps-
closes pretty.
It's like a jail cell.
And let me tell you this, guys. You want to hear what's
not
even
getting out of
worse?
there.
You know how hard it is to catch a fly?
You want to hear something even worse?
Yeah.
That damn fly was alive in there for a long time. He was trying to get out forever.
Had to learn. Well, no, learned its lesson.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
Had to
Okay,
think
so
about
now-
what it had done.
So now what happens next? So it's not like it's airtight. They don't just suffocate, right? Is there some like sort of excretion thing happening
that is a-
inside that
I-
like dissolves the?
Good question. Don't know.
That is a
The
great
fly?
question. Let me look it up. Let me take a look-see here and find out because I should have done that earlier. But first of all,
Oh.
it was like hitting the jackpot. Actually, rolling tape and catching that damn thing shutting is something I've never been able to do in my life.
Yeah, I got it right here, Hawk.
Oh, what is it, buddy? Go ahead.
The fluid inside the trap becomes
yeah.
incredibly acidic,
Yep.
dropping to a pH of 2.
Ooh.
It also fills with meaty
Discharge?
disintegrating enzymes.
Oh, yummy.
What?
So it
Yeah,
tells them
it is
and
not
yells
going
at
to
them.
ask any
Yeah,
questions.
right,
Yeah.
Turn.
Well,
You should have seen the look on Nordo's face. Look at turn around. Look at Nordo shaking his head at you trying to read that word.
I love
Oh,
Nordo.
boy.
Nordo's the best.
Disintegrate.
There would be no reason to question the fly, right?
What
No.
could it be?
I got you.
Why are you here?
And the fly'd be like, you didn't think about whether you should close on me. That was my Jeff Goldblum.
Yes, it was very good.
Did anybody hear him on Conan yesterday?
No.
He's the most interesting person I've ever heard in my life.
Those two love each other.
They do, man. Jeff Goldblum's the best.
Speaking of
He
Conan,
is.
have you seen the trailer for his new show? It's going to be fantastic.
I haven't. No.
Oh, God.
So Conan, there's on Netflix. It's what is the one where he travels? It's called Conan.
On the road?
Darn it. Yeah, what? Because he did it a lot right after he got fired.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It just Conan goes all over the world doing bits, and it's just everything I love about him. It's just basically quick wit, improv.
And he goes to the weirdest places, man.
Yeah. So now
Road trip.
he's got a new show called Conan
Coast to
O'Brien
Coast.
Must Go, and it looks like he goes all over the world meeting fans of his. I think maybe from his podcast,
Right.
but then experiencing their cultures. it's like a 3-minute trailer. I think it's going to be on HBO Max. It
great.
looks like it's going to be phenomenal.
It's
But
good that
again,
he has
I
a
worship
forum
that dude.
like
I
that.
love that dude. So
Conan O'Brien can't stop. Conan O'Brien.
no,
Coast to coast.
no,
Anyway,
it was
Where
Conan
in the
O'Brien.
world is Conan O'Brien?
no.
Disinterrogating.
So the new one's Conan O'Brien must go. Let me. Yes,
Yes,
that's exactly what it is.
Thank you,
Conan
Buffalo
Without
Bill.
Borders is hilarious.
It's
Yeah.
on, you say HBO or is it Netflix?
So Netflix has the Without Borders
Yeah,
one.
right.
Okay.
And I think it's like, I don't know, 6 or 12 episodes. I forget exactly how many.
let me just
Not a
throw this
ton.
out there. Power Trip Without Borders,
I
Yep.
like the sound of that.
right? And we just
Yeah,
go to all
man.
these different countries and we'd film it and we'd broadcast live from there. And we don't have to, the listeners don't have to come, but they can if they'd like.
Yeah, man.
And
And
we
then
just,
sponsors pay
Right.
for it, and then we just get to travel the world. And once in a while, we'll do a radio show.
well, can you think of anything better than listening to us broadcasting live in like Florence, Italy? And
Oh,
That
telling
would be
you
fun.
about
Florence
the
is
local
sweet.
place. It is
Yeah.
the most beautiful place I've ever seen.
Yeah,
the
it's
It's
incredible.
gorgeous.
most beautiful eyes these ever.
This
Yeah,
is something
yeah.
we
Yeah,
were talking
we
about.
know what you're trying to say.
There was something we were talking about like a minute ago about Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
And this is totally what's it called when it's all about me?
Disinterrogating.
Disinterrogating.
Yeah,
But when I
self-disinterrogate.
was in LA for the Auntie a bit, I had breakfast with Swartzen the next day, and I literally missed Goldblum by 30 seconds. He sat down, started talking to Nick, and then he left. And I walked in.
painful.
I just missed
dude,
him. Yeah.
that's painful.
He's like, Goldblum was just here. I'm like,
Yeah.
he's
He's a
serious?
normal
That was like,
Yeah.
I
He just
know.
walks around West Hollywood.
It's
Yeah.
amazing. It's like
Yeah.
almost a cool story.
Right. Right.
Almost.
Yeah. No, you're right, though. But, like, it sucks because my slow ass let me down again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I know it's stupid, but I hadn't talked.
That story makes you sound stupid.
I know it does.
You don't need to explain anymore.
Okay.
He doesn't seem like a real person, though, and that's why I
Right.
think he's fascinating to listen to. It sounds like he's a real-life cartoon character, and that Conan just eats
Yeah.
it up.
And I don't know
Just
how old
loves
he
it.
is, but he's got a 5 and a 7-year-old that he was talking about taking
My.
to the movies for the first time.
He's got to be 60 plus.
You know, with all his quirkiness, I saw him on Broadway one time, and he was phenomenal and kind of a serious.
70.
He's 70.
He was riveting. So I
Yeah.
word I come up with, and it's Jeff Goldblum. When you think about him, just his
Did he do,
stream
like-
of consciousness was just all over the world.
You remember
all
what
over the
show
map.
he was in? Was it like
I
a
don't
famous
remember.
show?
It was
Huh.
probably 15 years ago, but maybe not
In-
that long
when-
ago. But it
in-
was incredible.
Oh, he's so good in Life Aquatic when he's just the
Oh, dude.
arrogant guy on the other. It's
He's the
just
best.
so,
He's the best. That
he's
is
so good.
That is my favorite Jeff Goldblum role by
Yeah.
a mile.
Is
and
it?
when he
3/4.
gets humbled at the end.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
perfect.
More
yeah.
than Dr. Ian Malcolm.
Yes.
Oh no, he's perfect as.
He is great, Dr. Ian Malcolm. Don't get me wrong, but I love that character. I love that movie, though.
I would love to see he and
The
Nick
Fly.
Cage sit down for dinner and just
With the
film it.
hooker?
Oh
Yeah,
Him-
well,
I could
well.
listen to him and Conan talk for 10 straight hours and not get bored.
I'm not kidding you. I could too.
It's
I- yeah.
fantastic. So and what I'm always fascinated about when it comes to Goldblum is everybody else thinks he's weird, and that's why he's interesting. But you would think a guy like that is unaware of his oddity, right? Like that just he doesn't understand why everybody else thinks he's weird because he's him. He is very aware that people look at him like that, but he doesn't change. He's like,
No.
this is just who I am. But he is 100% self-aware that he talks weird,
Yeah.
moves weird,
His
has-
cadence.
Oh, we have
he
dueling
leans into it.
Goldblum.
He freaking loves it, though.
Hey, Roser, how tall are you?
6'6".
He's 6'4". Yeah, you're taller than him.
Yeah.
That's a huge bitch.
I
figured you'd be
actually,
taller than that.
I fangirled a bit after the Broadway show. I literally did the old stage door thing. I wanted.
Oh,
to,
did you?
And he came by and we started talking. I think we talked sports or something for a little bit.
yeah,
he was so engaging.
Oh,
He was the most normal.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
be
Vikings.
Oh
yes.
wait, so you actually talked to him?
I did.
Like you saw him?
I saw him and I
you
waited
didn't
by
stay-
the door
You didn't
because
wait
I
by
was
the
a fan.
door and then like almost see him.
No,
Like,
he
you-
actually
like-
came out and talked to me.
You didn't walk by
he
and like
noticed how
got
tall I was.
got a jet stream of his cologne. You're
No,
like, wait, I
no.
think that's him.
No, he actually stopped and
I see
chatted.
what you're doing, Ben, and you're hurting my feelings.
You're not making me feel any better right now.
Oh, okay.
My mind is telling me no.
It was a dumb story. I know.
I liked it. No,
No, I think
but
it's
I wanted
good.
it for you.
I'm
I really
glad
did.
to know that Swardson knows him well enough that
How
he
cool
would
is
stop
that?
at his table and talk to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How cool is that? You've got a friend that knows Jeff Goldblum.
I just wanted to talk.
Yeah.
This is the story for that fly.
Got to do it.
Oh,
Got stuck in the Venus flytrap.
This is a great song,
My house.
Hogs.
It is.
You just get a Venus flytrap at any
Yeah.
Florist?
At like a home and garden store, I think is what it was called, or something like that.
I
Man,
really
they're
didn't
gonna be
realize
mad at me.
people bought them that often.
Man, I didn't know they did either. And
I really didn't.
And I know it's like I said, I'd never seen that happen before. And to watch a plant act like a dog or something, was the craziest thing, man.
You know what watching that reminds me of? And again, I'm dating myself, not only with Best of the Best, but Beastmaster. You guys remember the movie Beastmaster?
No. Never saw
it. Oh, come on.
Man, that's a tough one. I can't remember it now.
Beastmaster.
That wasn't another Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, was it?
No, but it was a guy that sort of looked like him. I mean, it was kind of a rip-off of him, but they had like these creatures in that show where they had like almost like bat wings, and they'd come up from behind you.
Oh, yeah.
And they would like capture you, and they would dissolve you and eat you alive. With their kind of arms.
1982,
wings.
dude. My gosh.
Yeah, man. Beastmaster is the best. He had like these two friendly like weasels that were like his.
The weasel.
It was not Pauly Shore. It was not Pauly Shore.
It's basically He-Man.
It's basically
He-Man. Yeah.
You guys missed out. How did you guys not watch Beastmaster?
I was probably watching Teen Wolf for the 40th time.
Yeah.
Mark Singer. I'm trying to think of who that is. That's the main guy was Mark Singer. Oh, yeah, okay. I know that guy's face. Huh, weird.
When does that Conan show come out, man? I can't wait.
It did say 3 months is what I saw.
3 months?
Conan Must Go sneak peek.
Damn it.
Let's see. Coming soon only on Max.
Jeez, you can be dead by then, Corey.
That's very true.
Yeah. Thank the Lord.
Conan's a goat.
Why?
More of the Power Trip Morning Show. We go commercial free the rest of the way with Mark Rosen and Ben Lieber after this on The Fan.
Just like that, there you go, making my heart beat again, heart beat again, heart beat again. There you go, make.
Summit Racing has the parts and accessories to get your ride summer road trip ready. With millions of parts from the best brands in stock, you'll find exactly what you need to hit the highway or take the road less traveled. SummitRacing.com. Everything you need for anything you drive.
I'm so happy that Summit is advertising on the Power Trip. That's pretty cool. Hi, it's Chris Hockey, Power Trip Morning Show. You know who else I'm very happy is advertising on the Power Trip Morning Show? My good friends at Builders Remodelers at buildersremodelers.com. Because I can honestly look you in the eye and tell you, they do great work, and they've done great work for me. And I did pay for it out of my own back pocket. I have new windows in my house, Elements triple pane windows, and they're expensive. Trust me, windows are expensive. But you got to get the good ones. If you're going to buy windows, if you're going to make the enormous purchase of buying windows, you should take advantage of a great deal like the one going on now with Builders and Remodelers. Dan and the good people over there said, you know what, here's what we're going to do. We're going to install Elements windows in your house. Buy 2 windows, get 1 free. Buy 2 windows, get 1 free. So you're going to buy all the windows, right? You might as well take advantage of a deal like that. Buy 2 windows, get 1 free. And not just any windows. Elements triple pane windows, the best in the business. Plus, by the way, you can get no interest for 36 months when qualified. From Builders or Remodelers at buildersremodelers.com. 71 years old. Happy birthday! From the Power Trip Morning Show to Builders or Remodelers at buildersremodelers.com. Nobody does it better.
Discover what fuels you and score grill savings you can't find at big box warehouses. Warner Stellian specialists make it simple to choose the perfect gas grill, pellet smoker, or griddle from the hottest brands. And you'll love our exclusive in-store deals. We have the lowest grill prices of the year. Plus, get 3 boxes of no-name meats and seafood. Your time is money, so let our pros handle the assembly and then just tell us where and when you want it, and we'll deliver it for free. Only from your local grill headquarters, Warner Stellian.
What's going on, everybody? It's Ben Lieber here for Evans. Is your organization looking for a trusted logistics partner? Visit evanstrans.com right now to learn about the Evans experience. They call it the EX. This means they're always looking out for their clients, providing strategic solutions that balance cost, service, and sustainability, meaning they care about you and your business. Visit evanstrans.com right now to chat with a company that is still a people-first business. Think about it. It's trucking. When you're dealing with a trucker, you need a caring human being on the other end of the line. And that's Evans. Evanstrans.com. Evanstrans.com.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
With car prices at an all-time high, our donors are now getting highest receipts ever. Donate at carsforkids.org, and your car can be picked up tomorrow.
Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Hey friends, it's Ben Lieber for By the Yard maintenance-free outdoor furniture. By the Yard is made in Minnesota with a 35-year warranty, and if you order today, you get free shipping through May 31st. Shop the showrooms in Jordan, Maple Grove, and Woodbury, or shop at bytheyard.net.
Avenged Sevenfold in concert. The wait is finally over. A7X, Saturday, July 29th, Target Center. Special guest, Alexis on Fire. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Avenged Sevenfold live at the Target Center.
Luther and LutherAuto.com. We buy at Luther. Luther is your automotive authority. You should go there for almost every reason you can possibly think of when it comes to cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. If you want to buy tires, if you want to trade in your vehicle, if you want to lease, if you want to buy. I've been doing all these things for over a decade. A-plus customer service always at Luther. They are great people, and you're going to experience that when you just flat out sell your vehicle to them. It turns out the best place to buy a car is the best place to sell your car. So sure, everything I just said, of course you can do that at Luther. But I'm talking about specifically, you have a vehicle you would just like to get rid of. Instead of selling it online or putting it at the end of your driveway with a for sale sign, the easiest and best thing to do is just to get it to a Luther dealership. There's 40. They're all over the place. They'll get you an offer in like 15 minutes, and they want to look at all makes, all models, and all price ranges. So it doesn't matter what you think your vehicle's worth. Luther might surprise you with the offer. Then you accept the offer. They do the paperwork. Everybody's happy. We buy at Luther. Find them online at LutherAuto.com.
You're listening live to The Power Trip on iHeartRadio and FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
Little fur coats and bar fights. Smoothly into the final segment of the Power Trip Morning Show. Don't forget, you can watch us right now. Do live radio. Just go into KFAN.com/watch. Guys, I'm worried about Zacho. He hadn't said 5 words today.
Is he all right?
I don't know. I think he's jealous of my Let's Go Girls
Was
t-shirt.
he at Shania last night?
He was not. And not as far as I know. Oh, yeah. It was... Dude, it was one of the coolest things I've seen, and I think it was Oak that said it in the first segment. It was like watching a Lady Gaga concert or something like that. It was just super cool. But I did find this, and maybe this will cheer you up a little bit there, Zacho.
Oh man, this wind is treacherous right now. I mean, it's gusting. The uprights, not even just the flags, but the uprights are moving back and forth. 1 minute it's coming from my back, the next moment it's coming in my face, and it's all around the stadium. So, punting and kicking is definitely going to be an issue.
Sam Darnold goes out of the shotgun, 1st and 10 from his own 14. The rookie is 2 of 5 for 14 yards. It's 7-0 Minnesota.
Well done, PA.
I can't remember. I can't remember what the booth felt like when the Vikings finally went ahead and beat the Bills, but I remember that moment.
And then didn't PA say we'd go back down? Yeah.
Recovered by the Jets. First down.
I want to talk to Lieber about the weather, but I'm worried about an FCC violation.
It's Paul,
54-yard punt.
Great line.
I'd never been more embarrassed and laughed so hard, and I just heard the whole booth just cackling. And then he called me Lexington Steel, I think, later on in the game.
That's right.
Oh, my gosh.
Now, off the top of your head, any idea what year that was, buddy?
Well, Darnold was a rookie, he said. I heard PA's bit.
2017, 18?
18, yep. 10/22, 2018.
Wow.
Yep.
A day that will live in infamy.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't have it. I'm blaming having a young family, but I don't remember much from like 2012 to like 2018.
Yeah.
Like everything is like I'm not lying. Everything's
I get it.
very, very fuzzy there in that time period.
Yep.
I don't know if it was a sleep deprivation or what it was, but I couldn't even tell you what I was doing.
We lose years. You do. Just mentally, you can't. That's when you always ask, was so-and-so playing? I went, I don't remember. What were the Vikings' record in 2013, 14? What were they like?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I feel like many of us are the kind of people who are like, okay, we did that. What's next? And when you do that, you don't really commit anything to memory.
But you remember certain things from your childhood.
I was at a Vikings event yesterday at noon. At noon.
I heard that.
And I had a friend say, oh, how was the show this morning? I go,
I don't remember.
I don't
I know.
And she goes, what did you do? What did you guys talk about? I go,
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I
It
could
was
ask
3
that a
hours
lot.
ago. I have no idea.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
That actually
No
happened.
idea.
That literally happened to me last night. I'm one of my neighbors is on a walk with a girlfriend of hers, and I'm pulling up in the driveway. I get out, stop and talk to him, introduce myself to the gal that she's with. And she's like, I know, we met yesterday on your show.
Oh, my God. Oh, my Lord.
I was like, you
Oh,
know.
that's the worst.
Yeah.
And here's the deal. I do remember her like face, because even as I drove past, I'm like, God, why is that lady familiar? She was on Twin Cities Live the day before.
Yeah.
You know, in a different
As a guest or
she kind of, yes.
Okay.
He doesn't remember.
He doesn't care.
So, you know, completely different attire, you know, just out of context.
Yeah.
And I just did not expect to see that same person standing at the end of my driveway. You know, so it's like I'm such a context guy. Like, if it doesn't make sense to me, I'm like, well, that can't be the same person.
Sure.
And I felt like about an inch tall.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
So
See,
that's how I feel every day.
The
Mike.
risk of running into people that you kind of know, but you're not 100% sure where you know them from or what their name is, the risk of running into somebody like that is exactly why I never leave my house.
Yeah, I did
just to
it.
avoid-
I did
just to avoid those
I did it
situations.
yesterday.
I'd rather not run into anybody, ever.
I played golf with two guys I know well, and then a guy that I guess I've met 5 times. And I was like, hey, good to meet you. And he's like, I've met you like 4
That's why I
times.
always just say good to see you.
Yeah,
right.
a lot
You
of
say
times I
good
just
to
say good to see you. But
That could be the
but
first
then
time
also,
or the 50th.
Yeah, but then you get the people that'll go, I've never seen you before.
No, you just say, I just meant good to see you right now. It's good
Yeah.
to see you, man.
but the other side of that,
Close enough.
don't be the jerk that's like, yeah, we met at training camp back in 07. I'm like,
thank you.
What? Like, don't give me attitude like, yeah, we've met before. I'm like, oh, what was that? Oh, it was at training camp back in 07.
It's always much
What?
better when people come up to you and go, hey, Ben, you probably don't remember, but
Yeah,
I said
that's
hello
been-
to you
Give me the
at
out.
training
Totally
camp
fine.
in 2007.
Yeah, totally fine.
Now it breaks the ice, and instead of going, making an awkward situation, like, oh, yeah, we've met like 3 or 4 times. Well, okay, I'm sorry, I don't remember.
Sorry, Daddy.
Yeah,
And then the all-time worst is, do you remember me?
Yeah,
Do you
constantly.
remember my name?
Or do you remember my
Oh,
name?
You don't
God,
remember
don't
my
do that.
name,
No.
do you?
Because the answer is, no, you're infinitely forgettable. I have no idea who you
God, why
are.
did you look right at me when you said that?
Rosie, if you
And
ran
that's
into
why I don't leave the house.
if you ran into Jeff Goldblum like tomorrow, you would be like, hey, we've met before.
Yeah, we chatted outside your play in
You'd
New
be
York.
like, oh, okay.
Who would say something like
Yeah.
that?
You don't remember that?
Yeah,
Come on,
that's
that
why I
sounds
call
rude.
everybody Steve.
No one.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's a brilliant thing
I call
on your
everybody
part, though.
Steve.
Yeah, that is really good.
That's not my name. No, I know. I just call everybody
Well,
Steve.
that's what Junior Seau called everybody buddy.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Steve or
Buddy.
Wayne. Either
Even,
one.
even
Wayne.
his best friends. he'd
Hey,
be-
Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I call my wife
buddy
Steve.
boy.
Yeah.
Are you ever 96% sure you know somebody's name, but you don't want to risk it,
Yes.
so you just go with the, hey, man.
100%.
I hate
Not
that
even
feeling,
96%.
Because then they know you're doing the hey, man, because
Right.
you don't know their name, but you want to say, I'm 96% sure, but if I say the wrong name, it's not worth
How many
the
people?
risk.
How many people on this floor? We don't always see all the time. Do you
don't
know
count.
the names?
Look,
of
the only reason I don't
sales?
care though is it's inverted as well. Again, somebody a couple months ago was like, how can we get the sales staff and the promotion staff and the KFAN staff and everybody together? How can we make it fun? And I go, I have an idea. We line everybody up from the Power Trip Morning Show and say, if anybody can name all 15 of these people, they get $1 million.
You are being a grumpy
1 million.
pants.
Yeah, stop being a grumpy pants.
So I understand, Rosie. You would feel the same way if you went down and said, name all 30 whatever it is salespeople and you get $1 million. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it, but they definitely couldn't do it this way either.
No.
So it's fair.
Yeah,
we break even.
It's the nicest thing you've ever said about the salespeople.
I love them. I would not
I
want to do that
love
job.
all of them.
I love the 12 I can name. They're
I love
very
all.
nice.
Yeah.
I love everybody.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
That's what makes you Hogsley.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey,
Buddy
thanks,
boy.
buddy boy.
Let's do a quick fan five, and then we got to get to
Oh, yeah, we haven't done
headlines.
that yet, have we?
No, and it's sponsored.
It is. I love it. Hold on.
It's time for Fan 5.
Yes.
Brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
That's right. Thank you, Builders and Remodelers. Don't forget, 71-year anniversary, man. Congratulations, Builders and Remodelers.
And honestly, shout out to Tyler, the sales guy who booked that. Tim? No.
No. That would be Dylan.
Dylan.
I would be Dylan.
I knew it was
I'm
Dylan.
Dylan. The
Obviously.
Two Dylans.
Rosie, have you heard the Portland Trailblazers hot rumor that we're loving?
Yes,
yes. The rumor that
Ben.
it's a a Blazers kind of report.
Well, see you later.
That is working its way to being a Wolves rumor. The report is that the Blazers are interested in potentially moving the number 3 pick in the draft to pair somebody now with Damian Lillard while Lillard's window is still open. Let's find a 3-year window and let's give this one more push with Dame.
Right.
So let's move number 3.
Who's not happy.
Right. Let's move number 3 and some other pieces, but keep Dame here. So, of course, Wolves fans said, I know a guy.
I got a guy for you.
If we send you Cat, what could we do?
Right.
Your thoughts on Cat to Portland for the number 3 and a bunch of other stuff?
Generally speaking, you don't really trade within your division. It's a little more dicey because that can come back to bite you. But on the surface, I wouldn't be opposed to it because I think that would move the needle for this team for the future because since they don't have any draft picks, certainly high draft picks, and they don't really have anything of worth. Yeah, the Cat thing is just always going to be hanging there, and I think getting a 3rd pick overall, and knowing the pieces they have. Look, at this team did pretty well without Cat most of this year. I mean, he didn't play. How many games he missed? 55,
52, 50.
I don't know. So they know what life is like without him here already. So if you can make that happen, I'd certainly kick the tires more than kick the tires on it, and take a look and see how that could develop. But I mean, that would not be. It would be shocking, but it wouldn't. At the same time, it would be bold. It would be different, and Connolly's already proven that he'll do some outrageous things as we saw last year. So why not go further? I don't think it will happen, but
I'll add my 2 cents to this, and it's going to be short and sweet and quick. I don't care if the math doesn't add up. You absolutely do the deal. Do the deal. Get him out of here.
Here's 2 things. From a very good source of mine, if a Nas Reed deal comes and he is on this team for an extended period of time, I think that's the gateway to Cat being dealt.
So you got to have Nas.
Yeah.
Right. Because
it's like the Alexander Madison, Dalvin Cook thing. It's like if you're going to sign Alexander to a decent contract like that, that's like almost starting running back money. Then it means that Dalvin's probably gone.
Ben Lieber is officially Cosmo Kramer. This is a Seinfeld reference. Keep up.
Okay.
So when Kramer gets the hot coffee spilled on himself, then he hires Jackie Childs to try to get a whole bunch of money.
Yeah.
Nobody knows that.
They remember the maestro gives him that cream, so like his injuries have basically faded. So they're like, crap, if we have to show these burns, we're not going to get any money out of this coffee company. So they know that going in. Kramer doesn't understand leverage. When he walks into the meeting and the coffee people, when they're laying out their offer, and it's going to be a sizable offer, they start with, we're willing to give you free coffee, for the rest of your life. And Kramer goes, I'll take it. Right? So not even right. That's Ben. If Ben was the Wolves and the Blazers called and said, all right, we'll give you number 3. I'll take it. You don't even care about other draft picks, other players. You would say, enough. Great. Number 3, let's go. Let's move on.
Look, okay, so I've been telling you, we're trying to catch up on Succession. We are way behind. We're still in season 1. We just watched. Okay, so the previous episode that we watched before last night was the one where they're trying to buy the local TV markets, and they throw out like $53 billion, and Roman's like, do the deal. Like, this is a great deal. That's me. And and the dad's like, are you kidding me? This is nuts. Like they push them out of the room and they want a better deal. I'm like, take the deal. This is a great deal.
Well, I'm glad you had a good agent when you were playing in the NFL.
Take the damn deal. 100%. I was not going to negotiate my own contract. In this situation, though, like, look, he has games where stat books and all that stuff looks great. He can score and all this other stuff. He's a super talented player, but I think everybody has seen at this point in time, like, his personality and his character is not worth it.
I think you guys made a good point earlier. I heard you at home when you were saying we have seen kind of the ceiling of where Cat is as a player, as a teammate, as he's got amazing qualities that a lot of teams would want. But is he the type of player, as we watch? I hate to go back to Jimmy Butler because he's doing it, at a level that I've never seen for a player of that caliber. I mean, he's just astonishing. But I mean, is he capable of going up a couple stops in the elevator? I don't know. No. I don't think he is.
No, he doesn't make the team around him better.
4 years ago, that was a fair argument, right? Is like we got to see if Cat can take it up one more notch.
Right.
He's 8 years in. This
clearly
is
see
who
that
he
it's
is.
Ant's team, and this going forward, it's absolutely
But that would
built
be the
around him.
official passing of the baton, right? It's
Oh,
Cat's-
100%.
We ship Cat off to Portland. When Scoot Henderson or whoever the hell we pick third shows up, this is Ant's team.
Yep.
You can be the Robin, but Ant's Batman. Let's move on. Let's go.
And the
All
other
your hands up.
Two more things. One, the other reason why this, if it happens, makes sense. They need a point guard. Mike Conley's good, but he's
35,
30.
yeah.
He'll be 36 in October.
Yeah.
The other thing, though, is it can't happen until July 7th.
Right.
Cat can't be traded. So it could be, like you referenced earlier, a Wiggins deal where they take who the Wolves want at 3, and then they...
Yeah, because the draft will happen before they can move Cat.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
So, yeah, either way.
All
All right. PGA Championship leaderboard. What do we got? They're on the
This is
course,
not
right?
my day.
Yeah, 3 guys I've never heard of are all -1.
Oh, they're all in good shape then.
Yeah. -1 is the leader after 2 holes.
Anybody that we have has teed off? Yes,
No, everybody starts to tee off here in about a half hour. Spieth tees off in a half hour.
Unbelievable.
All right.
And Christopher, I know your allergies are bothering you today.
Oh, they're killing me.
I just saw
kept going.
an update from our guys over at Fox 9, air quality alert. The entire state of Minnesota, unhealthy air for everyone, not just sensitive groups.
Oh, stay inside.
Terrible air rolling eastward behind
Indoors.
our wind shift.
See, but again,
Ooh,
silver lining.
button bar.
Because the air quality is so bad, it minimizes the chance today that you're going to run into somebody that you vaguely know.
Correct. So you don't have to have that awkward conversation.
Just stay indoors. Zelda's out. You can
Thank you
sit
for
in
that,
your
Rosa.
62-degree basement and avoid weirdos and smoke.
The PGA Championship is on.
PGA
Watch
Championship is on.
Scott Stallings
Count me in as who cares.
is 2 under. He is your leader.
Stallings.
Never heard of him.
2 under.
I'm talking
fun
about
golf
scene
course.
spots on my dick.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa. I don't know why.
Say that.
What did you
Why
say?
do you say that?
I don't
That's
know
got
why
nothing to do
I
with the
put
air
that on
quality.
Watch your mouth. What did you say?
Curse.
Hey, Ben,
Your,
why is
your
the matter
father
with
did
you?
not raise you. Yes, he did.
Oh.
No, he didn't raise him.
No, who
Wolves
did?
did.
Oh. Why is so mean?
Like locally, he's raised by wolves.
He's flicking things at me.
Ben, you have to go in 2 minutes. You got
Yeah,
any
I got
other
it.
final thoughts? Anything you want to discuss?
Oh.
No, I think you guys pretty much covered it. Do what we can to get rid of Cat, and I might actually watch the Wolves again.
Oh, fantastic.
Okay, there you go.
I love it.
That's pretty good leverage.
No.
Your
they would pick up-
fandom.
they would pick up one more viewer,
Perfect.
and I might.
Scoot.
It would be sweet.
Thanks, buddy boy.
Big time NBA blockbuster trades are sweet.
That is really
Oh,
nice.
thanks.
There
Garza.
should be a bunch of them.
Yeah, there should be.
All right, guys. I love
Thanks,
you
Ben.
guys.
Love you,
Have a
Benjamin.
great weekend,
You too.
and I'll see you Moonday.
Yeah.
Bye,
All right.
buddy
Thanks,
boy.
man. Yeah, bye, Ben.
Bye, buddy boy.
I almost met Jeff Goldblum
it's
once,
time
Ben.
for headlines.
Headlines, here we go. More than half of American pet owners say their pet is their soulmate.
That's
And that they believe that their pet knows them better than anyone else.
Mine was until I met Kella.
yeah. Muppet was Muppets. Yeah.
No, Muppet is.
Yeah, Muppets.
Yeah, I ride or die for Muppet.
So, back to the hypothetical from like 2 weeks ago. So, Muppet and Winnie
Oh boy.
and Kelly and you are all in a boat.
The boat capsized if I'm in it.
That's my point.
and a horsey.
That's my point. So it capsizes because you try to get in.
Oh.
And then I'm just repeating
Just
your
call
own
me
joke.
Beefy.
And then, so the 2 dogs are drowning,
Button bar.
and Kel's drowning. You can only save either Kel or the 2 dogs.
Well, of course.
Well, I saved my wife.
You make it sound like it's obvious. 2 weeks ago, you said basically you would save 100 dogs over one stranger.
Just Muppet.
If me, Pete Sauce, and Muppet are in a boat,
I'll buy
I saved
Pete
Muppet
Sauce.
twice.
I'm Robert Osborne.
If you and Pete Sauce are on opposite sides of the boat, it won't capsize.
Well, and the sun's been blocked out by our massive heads. Rosie.
A teacher in Kentucky was suspended after allowing a student to dress as a member of the KKK for a history project.
Oh, well, that's great.
All right.
Chris, you
Dress
grew
up,
up in
babe.
Indiana/Ohio.
I sure did.
How surprised are you that I said a teacher in Kentucky allowed that?
Not real surprised.
Okay. How about this? A Minneapolis elementary school staff member was hit with felony charges after bringing a bag of stolen guns into school where a student found them. He said he brought
Doesn't make any sense to me.
He said he brought the guns inside because his car wouldn't lock.
Oh.
My goodness.
He apologized. Here he is.
Well, my mistake.
That was actually him?
Yeah.
Actual audio.
Oh, that's...
Sounds like he's holding himself accountable.
Yeah.
The chicken company Purdue is now making beer.
What? Oh, hey.
I don't know if it's going to be beer flavored, but they're going to make beer now. Purdue Chicken.
Okay.
Interesting.
Tastes like chicken.
You
It
guys,
probably does. It probably does.
your thoughts on this? Wendy's is apparently working on a new pickup system for app orders where your food would be delivered from the kitchen underground and then out to a kiosk at your parking space. So kind of like a bank.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of neat.
It would essentially be a little, maybe goes up a tube
not
or
a bad
something, and then
idea.
your food is now at a kiosk.
A fancy drive-in.
A super fancy Jetsons-esque drive-in.
Stays running that way.
For mobile app orders. So it might not be a drive-in and stay, right? The whole idea would be a drive-through lane, but it's, hey, I'm so-and-so. I ordered my app. Beep, bop, boop, boop, beep. Your food comes up through the little bank thing, and then you move on.
So basically
sense.
what Taco Bell has in Brooklyn Center right
Exactly.
Kind of, only that's just the drive-through. He's saying it actually comes to a parking space.
A kiosk, right?
Yeah.
That's sweet, dude.
Yeah, the thing at Taco Bell's pretty cool, Zacho, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like that thing, man.
Pretty badass.
Pretty.
How come they haven't made more of those? You know what I mean? Like, or have they and we just don't know?
No, I don't know. I don't know if it's working or not. I really don't know.
That was the first one in the country, though, correct?
Yes, I don't know. Maybe it was.
Oh, hell yeah. New Mortal Kombat trailer.
Oh, okay.
What'd you call me?
Whirl.
You guys liked Unsolved Mysteries, right?
I would love them.
Hell yeah.
Obviously in the 90s. Well, it came back out in 2020. Netflix rebooted it. And we have a crime solved thanks to Unsolved Mysteries. A 9-year-old girl was abducted in Illinois 6 years ago. Her dad had custody, and her mom took off with her. But after her photo was featured on a recent episode for just 4 seconds, apparently, on this Unsolved Mystery, someone spotted her in North Carolina. She's now back home with her dad, and the mom is facing charges.
And I was in Miami with my new beach house.
Yeah, that's irrelevant.
Why was she there?
I don't know. Montana, officially now the first state to ban TikTok. I guess there's going to be some pushback. Yeah! It might not hold up. It might get challenged in court and things like that. But for now, at least temporarily,
The state has banned
the state
it.
banned
How do you
How is it
enforce
gonna-
that?
That's
In other words, I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, there's.
Things I just don't understand in the universe anymore.
I would like to hear like their argument. Here's what we're going to do. This is what we think the biggest problem is.
The slippery slope is, all right, let's say it's, the Chinese government is monitoring you through TikTok and they can do all these different things.
Take it easy.
And all of that probably is true. But then how many other companies we can say the same about that are not from the U.S. and would we have to shut all them down too? I don't know the answer to this. I'm just talking out of my ass. I'm just saying it's kind of a slippery slope.
Very much so. And it's
tough spot.
Predicted all. Yeah.
According to Google Trends, one of the top trending proposal questions is which knee do you propose on?
I just sit in a chair.
We both did.
At a cabin.
Yeah.
Don't
Couch.
even get off the couch according to
No,
this.
no, why would I do
Power
that?
Trip does it wrong, but
No.
according to Google, the traditional answer is you're supposed to be on your left knee. I don't have any
left
memory
knee,
of which knee I was on.
Weird.
Yeah.
I didn't stay in a lounge chair.
Okay, first off.
I was on both knees.
Yeah, well,
I had to give a little extra.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Begging.
Yeah, that's how my dad prefers it.
He perverts it.
Yeah,
Prefers
he
it.
perverts everything he does, though.
Oh, I can't even speak. Thank you, PA.
IHOP is selling pancake-flavored coffee.
Thank you, Mr. Know-It-All.
What?
That sounds good. I've never been to an IHOP.
Really?
Never.
Okay.
It's international. They're all over the
They
world,
literally are.
including Maplewood.
Didn't your one buddy ask the one lady how many there were?
Yeah, that story's been told 1,000 times.
Oh,
but it's one
I'm
of my
sorry.
favorite stories. But I don't know if that one in Maplewood still exists anymore, but that's
The one in
It
Maple Grove
does.
doesn't. Does it
Maple
really?
Grove does
I
not.
believe so. Oh, I'm sorry, Maplewood.
Maplewood.
Yeah.
Maplewood's still up and kicking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Never been, but
I was there once, and the waitress thought there were 8.
8?
IHOPs in the entire world. That was her
Well,
guess.
Rosie.
Oscar Mayer is changing the name of the Wienermobile. I wonder why.
Oh, what are they calling it? Rosen's car?
They're going to change it from Wienermobile to Frankmobile.
After all this time, the way they branded that, Why are they doing it now? Is it? It doesn't make sense.
Little late.
People are sensitive about it now, or calling it the Wienermobile.
I don't know, man.
All right, if you want a headline to hit close to home for the Power Trip Morning Show, it's this one. 1 in 3 adults say they are too tired to be healthy.
I'm too tired to answer.
I mean,
1 in 3. I don't understand what that means. Too tired to be healthy. In other words, to eat healthy, work out.
To do all of it,
walk,
to do everything
anything.
that's required to be healthy.
Relatively healthy.
We're just too tired.
Man.
Getting up at 3, 4
am
in the morning
tired.
will do that to us. Man. I haven't seen it yet, but apparently the new Mission Impossible trailer is out.
I
Mission
saw it
Impossible
yesterday.
Dead Reckoning.
Yep.
Part 1.
That's the first trailer.
Part 1.
Yeah, Cruise is still jumping out of airplanes and
Off the side of a cliff on a motorcycle.
does all that stuff himself, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
Crazy.
All right, if you've seen the answer to this, please don't guess, but I want everybody else to do this. You guys saw that there was a man charged with the theft of Judy Garland's ruby slippers from the Wizard of Oz, right?
Yes.
So they caught the person who did blah, 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 blah.
A few years ago, right?
I want you to picture the person who stole these ruby red slippers in your head, right?
Okay.
I did say it was a man, so just kind of picture what this man looks like.
Right.
Got it?
Yeah.
Rosie, give me the approximate age of the man that you just pictured in your mind.
35.
35. Chris, how old is this person that you have?
See, I went the exact opposite way. I'm thinking like
Older guy?
68.
68. Zachary.
69.
Okay. Sauce, did you see this or do you want to guess? I saw. A 76-year-old
Oh,
dude.
no.
76. Dude was 76 and he's stealing slippers.
Was
The
he
balls
bitter
on that
about
guy.
the ending of the movie, or figured the
Why didn't
wicked,
you like the ending?
I don't know. Maybe he felt the Wicked Witch deserved him all.
Can Sauce explain the actual end of Wizard of Oz? The end. The beyond the end. Does Sauce know the
I don't know
end?
what you're
The
referring,
scene?
what you're referring to.
Yeah. The final.
I think he can.
Like,
I don't know what
you're
else it would be. Yeah, okay. I'll say yes.
I think so too.
Yeah, me too.
meat.
Hey, babe.
Hi,
Sauce.
meat.
2 things.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
Never
all
seen
yell
it.
at me.
Don't tell me you haven't seen
Are
it.
you going to say you haven't seen Wizard
course
of Oz?
I've seen it.
Okay, just checking.
Don't get mad.
He hates
All
it.
right.
It's super overrated.
It's phenomenal, but go ahead.
Super overrated.
But
Game changer.
what? Oh. Isn't it a dream? She wakes
Nailed
up and
it.
says, "You were there, you were
Yep.
there, I was there."
You nailed it.
Hawk showed up, banged the Wicked Witch.
Man.
Dreamt the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Margaret
She
Hamilton.
wasn't in any danger of disappearing because of me, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
boy.
yeah, you've used that line before.
Sauce, you nailed it.
Jesus.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Oh,
But I
okay.
also have never seen it with Pink Floyd.
That's phenomenal.
I've
too.
never done that.
Yeah.
It's hard. Those guys don't even like each other anymore. It's hard to get them all in one theater.
Brilliant.
All right, Rosie.
And Sid Barrett's dead.
No.
Maybe.
I was born on April 22nd, 1980, so I could have guessed this because I've heard this about my own birthday.
Right.
But let's see if your memory is as good as
We
my
were
random
just
fact.
talking about that.
I may give it away that I just said April 22nd, but also on May 18th of 1980, 57 people died from
Was it the
1980. 57 people died on today's
Mount
date.
St. Helen?
Nailed it. Look at
Really?
Wow,
Don't doubt the Power Trip Morning Show. Mount St. Helens had a couple of weeks of
Yeah.
eruptions, and this is the one that killed 57 people.
Man.
You're laughing in real life.
You ever see the picture of the guy? It's a Pinto
Yes.
with a motorcycle on the back of it.
I have seen it.
And he's going up the mountain to ride his motorcycle, and Mount
Mount
St.
St.
Helens
Helens.
explodes up the road in front of him, and he takes a picture of it.
Yep.
Yep.
It's incredible.
The ball's on that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else you gonna do though?
Well,
I mean, haul balls, right? But
that's it.
yeah,
That might not be enough.
it probably wouldn't. I don't. I guess he
I
lived.
can't
probably.
believe I got
I think he did.
Oh, yeah.
We've heard for the last couple of weeks that there was a guy offering free pizza for a year from his pizzeria, Z's Pizzeria in New Orleans. Free pizza for a year if somebody would exchange that for Taylor Swift tickets. And for weeks, he didn't have any takers. But then finally, a local woman saw their offer on Facebook. She had 2 extra tickets. She was going with a friend, but she had 2 extra ones. So they made the swap. And now she says, I get it for a full year, and I'm going to try to go as often as I can.
Nice.
So she's going to crush free pizza for a year in
Yeah, why
exchange for
not? Good
T
idea.
Swift tickets.
Why not?
So the lady I live with really wants to go to that concert.
What
So
is
I
she
was-
willing to give Chris for a year?
Well, here's the thing, though.
I don't have any tickets, but
Here's the thing. I cannot believe, and I know Taylor Swift is a big deal. She's great. She really is. She's got a lot of great tunes. The last row at US Bank Stadium, how much do you think they go for on StubHub?
The last row, like the top
last
deck?
row, top row.
$550.
$1,800.
Come on, that's
Joke.
not possible.
It's incredible.
There's
Like,
not a show on the planet that's worth
correct.
$1,800.
Last Dave show ever, I would pay that. But like, why?
That's insane.
It's like hearing it on delay.
They're
That's
the hardest.
gouging.
Yeah, they're $1,800 for the cheapest ticket I could find.
If you told me Rage Against the Machine's final show was at Minneapolis and it was $1,800 a ticket, I'd say, I saw him twice. I'm not going to go pay $1,800 to see Rage one more time. Are you nuts?
She's doing 2 shows
That's
here,
highway
too, right?
robbery.
I wouldn't pay that much to see Rocket Club.
Look at that.
Top row.
Right.
That's
You're
a
right.
joke.
Far from the stage.
No.
Okay, I was wrong. $1,600.
$1,600. Yeah.
So,
Really?
last but not least, Rosie, I think in the history of the Power Trip Morning Show, we've gone over this random stat about 30 times because it pops up in our prep service from time to time. But every time it does, it blows my mind, and I just freaking love this stat. A&W in the 1980s tried to one-up McDonald's by selling a third-pound burger, try to top the quarter-pounder. Do you know why it didn't work? The third-pound burger didn't work.
I don't know the answer. I just have to be guessing. I don't know.
Why would you guess?
Why it didn't work from a marketing standpoint?
Yeah,
or they
the
just couldn't?
third-pound burger was a failure. It flopped. They were trying to outsell the quarter-pounder from McDonald's, but why didn't it work?
I don't know.
Because most Americans don't understand
Math.
that a third-pounder is
It's
more than a
quarter-
quarter-pounder. That is the truth, by the way. That's not even a joke.
That doesn't
the
surprise
country
me.
didn't understand the fractions
Wow.
and thought it sounded like a burger that was smaller than
than
a quarter. Isn't that insane?
Well, no, it's not actually.
USA!
George Carlin said it best.
Man, I wish George Carlin was still alive.
No kidding. We need him more than ever.
So we're working on something cool for tomorrow. It's in the works. We might have
Are
a
ya?
couple of special guests tomorrow to play initials. It's,
Oh, okay.
It's pending.
I'll
It looks
have to tune
positive.
in.
We'll see.
Very exciting.
Yeah, it could be very, very cool. Sounds like they want to do it. We're just trying to make the logistics work. So we'll tell you about that
Program password starts tomorrow.
on Twitter, and then the program password
Wow, big
invitational
day
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
So follow the Power Trip on Twitter to see the announcement. I think it's going to be locked in today. We'll see. And then, of course, the After Party podcast. We're going to record that in a second. Postable on the next hour or so.
Thanks to Haven Poker.
Exactly. Our friends at Haven. We're going to go record that now. 9 to noon is next. See you tomorrow morning.
Can't imagine how I'll ever buy